Alright, welcome back to Edgewater as we are finishing up some harvest here, getting some slothing done. Anyway, what is going on, y'all? Welcome back in. Hope everybody is doing well. I want to jump right in because I need to know where does it start for you? And listen, I'm the guy who's going to say give these two time to mesh, as we had a nincompoop as the last general manager, as many of you know. But the point is that this came up, and one I heard in an update. The other one happened just a little bit ago. And I thought it was interesting, and I wanted to bring it to the table today, since it happened today. Here is the deal. For me, I am one of those people who has put Hinch, AJ Hinch, in the elite category for some time. Now, obviously, for some time now, I've began to back off of that. But there was something that happened in the postgame that, well, I don't think many people would talk about. A couple of reasons. They don't like this person, nor do they like the station. They just want to run around and scream that this person is negative. The station is negative. Blah, 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 blah. Although the station is number one in the state and probably at least top 5 in the world. The entire point is that there was an exchange that happened between manager AJ Hinch and Jeff Reegs. And Jeff asked the question of, what about a lineup change? Is there anything that you can do there? Now look, for a lot of people, they'll just say, oh, well, you want to make something out of nothing. Okay, well, I'm not talking to the low-hanging fruit. The point is that I want to hear it from the actual fans of this team. What should or could AJ do? Because I will tell you, yes, I am in the camp that there needs to be a lineup shakeup. No, I don't want Baez batting second. No, I don't want Harvey being Harvey. Excuse me, Javi. The point is, oh, just wait, I've got more stats for you. It's going to be so lovely. The point is that, look, I usually don't take nothing out of these comments, but when something like this happens, I tend to have a little fun with it. At the end of the day, if AJ Hinch wants to be that elite manager that some, including myself, have put him in, look, then I don't want to hear that you can't do nothing with this roster. Because if you are an elite manager, elite managers find diamonds in the rough. Elite managers make something out of nothing. I know everybody wants to bring up the phrase, well, you can't make chicken salad with chicken bleep. well, that's great. The point is that some people actually do. And I know for me as a Tigers fan, I'm not waiting another 3 or 4 years for this team to be good. I'm just not. I don't want to hear it. We've waited 7 years with the last nincompoop that we had in office. And he made sure that he blanked us every chance he got. Oh, by the way, Matthew Boyd is fried. By the way, I just want to put that out there. The point is that I'm also going to be the same guy who is going to tell you, yes, Scott Harris needs time. And I truly believe that. Let's hop up an old ghost here. I can't wait no more. Let's go take a look at this damn combine. Get to freaking work. The point is that Reegs asked him the question of, is there anything he can do with a lineup shakeup? And basically, sarcastically, it was, you can put a suggestion in the box at the end of the table. That's cool. I don't mind that. But if you want to be put in that category of the elite, well, my friend, it starts with you. And when the team is on the field, whether you want to believe it or not, period, point blank, it starts with AJ Hinch. Putting these guys in the best position possible. Alright. We are over here at the old flax field. And we got ourselves a case 7088. Them duels, man. Shout out to Devo on this one. Guys, if you are looking for case equipment, don't fool yourselves. Go check out Devo Media. With that, let's hop up in the in-cab here. And let's get some work done. But is this something or nothing? Now, mind you, let me be very, very clear. I'm not one to make anything out of these comments. I would sit here and tell you that if it was a normal work day, it's nothing. But, to an extent, yeah, I do think there needs to be a roster shakeup. There needs to be some type of move. You've lost 8 straight now. And, oh, by the way, with who's on the bump tomorrow, it sure looks like that number is going to be 9. So I'm just saying, you know, these comments, if you want to make these comments, I understand it. I really do. I understand AJ's point. But this idea of, oh, well, what is AJ supposed to do? Oh, it's year 1 of the rebuild of the rebuild. Oh, well, if you're saying what does AJ have to do, or what can AJ do, then it sure sounds like maybe, just maybe, the situation is hopeless. And as far as it goes, as much as I don't want to hear it, as much as other Tiger fans don't want to hear it, yeah, Scott Harris needs time. Al Avila left you in a mess and tried to blank you as many times as he could. And yes, I am saying blank. Because we're rated for everyone here. The point is that, look, the roster is putrid. You know, you've got severe injuries, you know, that are hurting this team. Riley Green, Erod, which Erod's trade value gone. It sure looks like, and I know this is a bit of an overreaction, but it sure looks like Alex Langs is certainly decreasing as we go along here. But my thing being, you know, I heard in the update the other day on Friday, or no, it was Thursday, excuse me, of, you know, with the hitting slumps for certain players, you know, AJ responded, you know, it's just tough love. We're in a slump. We've got to do better. Gee, you think? Gee, I don't know. And by the way, here is the nail in the coffin. The nail in the coffin that is going to make you sick. It makes me sick to even read it. Get your buckets ready. I want you to think of a 6-game sample size. The last 6 games, which, mind you, they've lost. In the first 3 innings, 52 at-bats, 2 walks, and 1 hit. This team is 1 for 52 as a team at the plate. So I gotta be honest, you know, these comments today, and then, you know, we get to the fact of, oh, well, you know, it's just tough love. We get to those comments. Boy, oh boy. And I've said it the last couple of streams. If you guys follow me on social medias, you guys follow me on Twitch, whatever it is. Hey, AJ, do me a favor. I don't need to see Harvey batting second. Another 0 for 4 today. Yeah, that's working out so well. But the entire point is that, look, you know, I just don't want to hear this idea of the roster's so bad. What is he supposed to do? And it's hopeless. And there's nothing he can do as far as a roster, a roster shakeup or a lineup shakeup. There's nothing he can do. So if that's the case, then why even go to games? Why even go and watch this team? Why? Oh, because they're lingering? Nice defectant nice defense mechanism you got there. I almost tried to freaking combine them. The hell am I doing? The point is, it's a nice defense mechanism you got there. I know, like the midday show. I remember that guy who called in last week or texted in and was like, stop talking about this team like they're a contender. And Doug got so pissed. Like, no, I don't like the Tigers, lingering around as they're now, 5 games back? And I don't want to hear about worst division in baseball. I don't want to hear it. Because here's the harsh truth. Arizona started their rebuild in 2017. And guess what? They're ahead of you. You've got the Reds calling up Ellie De La Cruz. Clearly, this isn't working. You are getting lapped by teams. And you're on an 8-game losing streak. You're 10 games under 500. And at this point, it's just like, what are we doing here? I would like to know. Because it certainly sounds like, from a lot of people that I hear on ticket text, on calls, on whatever it may be, that this is just a hopeless situation and that we should just be okay with it because this roster is so bad, so AJ can't do anything. Well, I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not. But if you want to be in this category of that, you are established as an elite manager, then I gotta be honest with you, I don't need the comment of, you can put it in the suggestion box. I don't need that in the postgame. I really don't. And I really don't want to hear that this roster is so bad, so AJ can't do anything. If AJ can't do anything, then why is AJ here? Why? Because him and Scott can go golfing? Oh, hey, I know, because maybe Scott isn't a freaking clown like Avila was. I mean, honestly. So I just want to know. Something or nothing. And as far as it goes, when this team plays, yeah, it starts with Hinch. Is Hinch going to put these guys in the best position possible to win? Point blank. And if not, well then, I've got to be honest with you. Why be here? And I know that sounds silly, but honestly, you are getting lapped by teams who started before you, who started after you, they are ahead of you in their rebuild. And yeah, I mean, it was nice in May. You know, you had this deal of, you know, you were right there. And maybe this team was going to surprise us a little bit. And yes, I do believe in the month of May, AJ Hinch coached his off. But at the end of the day, dude, it starts with you. And, you know, I know, you know, yeah, on other days, I would probably just say, all right, cool, man. So you're giving coach speak. That's cool. I mean, that's really what it would be. And that's really what it would come down to. But other than that, I mean, what really would I take out of this? Not only that, but why are you getting, you know, a little rough around the edges with the radio host for? Now, mind you, let me say this before we get out of here. Very, very simply. You have to understand that at some point, Reegs, who is funny at times, is a troll. And Reegs likes to gaslight people. And Reegs likes to do certain things. I've come to understand that. And that's okay. Some people are just different. But my thing being is that if you want to be classified as an elite manager, I don't want to hear you can't make chicken salad out of chicken bleep. I don't want to hear it. Because point blank, when this team takes the field, this team starts with you, AJ. With you. And oh, by the way, 152 or 1 for 52 with 2 walks in the first 3 innings of the last 6 games. What is going on? It is crazy. And as far as Harvey hitting second, yeah, I do have a problem with it. Because I don't want him around my young guys. Period. So I want to hear from you guys, something or nothing. Let's get after it. Thank you all for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.